All right, so Death Wish has finally came out. Death Wish, I think, was first gonna be released in November. I think the day that Coco was coming out in November, this was released or going to be released, and I don't know why it was held back. And honestly, it makes it worse that it was held back because this is one of those exploitation shoot 'em up movies, and I haven't seen the original Death Wish or any of the sequels, so I know jack shit about the original, so I don't know how accurate this is to the original movie, but man, this one is just exploitive. I'd say I'm in the middle in terms of how I feel about it. I think it's really dumb and really silly, and it has some fun moments. Bruce Willis is really good in it. I think that he I haven't seen him in a movie that I've liked him in a while, and I've noticed that usually the movies he's done now are usually direct to Redbox, like shitty movies that I haven't seen but I assume are shit. And I hear that he's barely in them, but this one he is fully like the main character in this. He is in the movie entirely. And I think that he has a good performance in this. I think that he is fine in this movie. And I think, like I said, I haven't seen a movie in a while where I've really loved him in. And he's a great actor, but he can phone it in if he wants to. But this one, I felt like he didn't really phone it in. I thought that he was fine. Like, he was good in it. But I haven't seen him in a movie I've loved since, I'd say, Looper, which was 2012. And I think the only other movie I've seen him in after Looper was A Good Day to Die Hard, which to me was one of the worst like Bruce Willis movies I've ever seen, and the worst Die Hard movie by far. But this one I felt like he had a little more passion than he did in Good Day to Die Hard or any of the other movies that he's had recently that I haven't seen, but I assume he's bad in, or just phoning it in. I've just heard people say that these movies he's been in recently he kind of phones in. And this one, I felt like he was a little bit more passionate. Not like a giant amount, but like he had some good, legitimately, he had some good, legitimate moments um, in terms of like acting. I felt like he did bring some moments where I was like, wow, okay, I can see you're trying. That's good. I like that. I like when you're trying, Bruce Willis. And the movie itself, like I said, it's very, very dumb. It's very exploitive. So many guns shot in this movie, so many bullets, and it is in a bad time when we get this movie. Like this movie came out where I mean we've had shootings for a while, school shootings and all that, but man, it is getting worse and worse, and getting and all the news about all these shootings, and this comes out. It I don't know what to think about that because it is one of those movies, but it came out at a wrong time, and I know people are gonna be immediately pissed about this movie. Um, like seriously, this movie just it is exploitive as shit. And like I said, the good things I guess I could point out for it is Bruce Willis's performance, and I think that some of the scenes I guess are kind of like thrilling. I guess like the scene where you've seen in the trailer with Elizabeth Shue and the daughter in the house with the robbers. I thought that scene was done okay. It wasn't too bad, and I thought Bruce Willis did do a fine job as this character. I felt like he was trying in the movie, and those are pretty much all my positives. My negatives is like it doesn't feel like the movie is really well written at all. It feels like the movie does have like a beginning, middle, and end. It kind of does like have a plot to it, but it felt like I don't know. Like there were a lot of things I noticed where I'm like, how did he get that? Or why did this happen? Why is this like this? Why wouldn't this happen in the movie? But to me that makes sense in a cheesy, dumb way. This movie is obviously trying to be. Um, I felt this. I think I felt the exact same way about a movie that came out last month, The Commuter with Liam Neeson, where it is stupid as shit. It's really dumb. It's really exploitive, just dumb Liam Neeson action movie. But I had a good time, and I feel like with this one, I think I did have a good time in terms of just it being so unrealistic and dumb, but it had a good Bruce Willis performance, and it had some okay thrilling moments. And overall, I'd just say it's an average, dumb movie that I probably gave a little less flack to than a lot of critics did, 'cause I heard critics just trash this movie, and I completely get why. But there are some movies that I enjoy that can be really fun hot garbage, and this is definitely one of them.